back. We're back. We're back. We're back again. Once again. Uh, for some Danganropa. Uh, it's gonna feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna feel like when we first was uploading it. You know what I'm saying? Well, when we first uploading it, where I was, you know what I'm saying? I was on it, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get a part, and the next couple days, and the next day y'all get another part, and then I hit chapter two, and I was just like, damn, I'm kind of 4 hours recording this shit is just hard. But we're back. About to go into this class trial. We did quite, we did some investigating. Not much was put together, but I'm still sticking with Kaito as my answer for who did it. Him and Miyu are my biggest sus right now. And I know y'all probably in the comments talking about you sussed Mia last time and it wasn't even her. But she was out there running around naked, butt booty naked, running from Gunta. And Kokichi saw her and was like, what was she doing out there butt booty naked? Kaito doesn't have an alibi at all. He says where he was, but there's no proof of it. There's no way to clear that alibi. So he's at the top of my sus list in me. And then also the possibility of Ryoma just killing himself is also there. So we're about to jump into this class trial and pray for the best, because if I'm wrong, I have to dig into my punishments. Just because we haven't been here in a while don't mean, you know what I'm saying? I got all my punishments right here, like all of them. So when the next chapter start, yeah, punishment time. And y'all know after that first punishment, man, I pulled no punches. It got me doing workout streams for y'all every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Come check them out if you haven't already. But yeah, I was like, damn, these 100 plus on play. But yeah, we about to get into this class trial. Class trial feel like it came up real short, real soon. Like I was basing it off of like how Jazzy Guns was uploading her videos, that I thought that the investigation was gonna run a little bit longer. But now we here, so I might be behind. So let's click on the Monokuma statue. I ain't gonna talk to nobody. We just gonna jump into it. Some of the things that I haven't really. Why'd you crush that? I don't think a tool will be happy you crushing her loyal subjects' art. Um, yeah, some things I don't get about the stuff we investigating is they didn't check out the stairs. Like the stairs obviously has a compartment that you walk out of. The door appeared before us with a pomp, as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped through the door. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I got my hot fries. If y'all know, y'all know. This wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, days later. Just as we passed through the door. I'm trying not to eat in y'all ears as much. But if I get tired, or I get the munchies, I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. This was about to tremble through our entire bodies as we sing further. Kind of like what Ryoma was feeling when he was in that piranha tank. And I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more rage. My heart pounded harder and harder. That's when I thought I would pass out from the nerves. Hit the ground floor. The elevator came to a stop. But this wasn't the end, though. It was only just the beginning. Not damn. What happened to the pads? You're hopelessly robbed once again. Did you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place. It should be a monument. Actually, we're the ones who used the exiles to build this courtroom. But Father just took all the credit. But I am happy to be used as a slave by Father.
What are you saying?
I'm a slave for you. Come here and get some licking. That's how Monokuma be to his little kids. You idiots are really committing to this henchman bit.
They're so
You guys are also... See, the tongue already came out. That I can't help working you to the bone. You put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom. Almost like this is for a show.
Oh?
For a show? That's an interesting way to put it. It's obviously being broadcasted. Is this just for a show? Are you showing this to people outside and... Oh, they know. They know. Those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Get it? They're not with us. As in, they're no longer with us. You know what I mean?
Hey,
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives. Y'all are in a machine right now. With y'all minds being transferred into a virtual reality. Then the class trial began. Look at these ugly ass piranhas. The ultimate tennis pro, and apparently the ultimate prisoner too. After falling for his former glory, he told us that he had no reason to live. Even so, he wanted us to fight beside us, to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. I don't think he found it. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And that person who killed him is here right now. Kaito. I don't want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all. But if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. So yeah, I'm putting my money in. It's Kaito. If I have a second choice, is Mew. I can't give you a reason certainly why it's Mew, but no, my second choice is suicide. First choice Kaido, second choice suicide. If it happens to be Mew, then I deserve that. I deserve that punishment because I sussed her out so crazy the first trial, and it wasn't her. So I'm not gonna suss her out again. She was just running around naked, trying to get away from Goten. It has nothing to do with the case. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find the truth to get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here in order to keep my promise to her. Say her name, Kaede. Tsukumatsu. I will fight for my life in this trial of the truth and lies. You want to save? Yeah. And save it right here too. This is why I need a controller. I tapped the button once and it's just like, hey. You just start trolling me. Alright. Skills. How many things we got? We got 5. How do we get more of these? Increase influence a little. Come on, bro. Focus a little bit. I don't think we need anything but time. Downshift. First strike. Try it. And then, oh, we gotta equip all of ours. Wait. I got multiple slots, right? Oh, wait. Can I only? Alright, wait, hold on. So the ones with the flower on it, I could add. Alright. First strike. Set. I think that's all I have. I can't do down strike. I mean upshift. So yeah. And put in class trial. Yeah, structure trial.
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is.
You know
and
this.
vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death.
I voted for the wrong person on
You better
purpose.
vote for someone.
So what does that mean?
Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max trial underway!
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is.
Don't do this every trial. You said it was Himiko before we walked in. Are you changing that?
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone.
Tinko is also a suspect because the way she faking hard for Himiko makes it seem like she's sus, but she was with us. She was with us when Gunta captured everybody.
The person who's most suspicious is...
Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit.
Bruh, she's a cockblock.
Because the
But
murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
No, there were other people that were not there.
Yeah! I'm in top form today.
Yeah, so you're gonna be doing this,
Why are you interrupting
this
me?
trial.
We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
I'm not interrupting you.
Look at her face.
Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E.
Finish it.
Himiko seems suspicious.
Angie. How'd you turn your back on Himiko so fast?
Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko? Aren't you her friend? I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me. He is using his divine knowledge to
Atua is
show us
wrong
the way
about
to
this.
survive. You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all. Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me.
She just said, screw your God. You might die
Protect
next.
Himiko!
But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
You know, all she got to do is admit that her magic ain't real.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only natural we suspect Himiko.
There's the people setting
She
up
was
the
the
trick.
one performing the trick.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
It's not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
Magic, huh? That's so cool.
What was that sound?
What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will
Angie,
hear your confession.
Angie's kind of sus right now because now that I think about it, like, if she's this super holy religious person, she would be against magic, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? When they said something truly a miracle, whatever, it kind of gave me off signals like, you know, like super religious people, they like go against stuff like magic and whatnot, witchcraft, because it goes against, you know, the divinity. And it will only make sense that Angie was trying to convert Himiko before the performance that, hey, this stuff isn't real. Pray to Atua. Atua will answer everything you need. You don't need magic. And she kind of had her under the whole thing about Atua and whatnot. So I don't know. Angie's kind of sucks.
Stop it! There's no way any of that is true!
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma.
I don't think that's true.
But I still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
You know, it makes sense that after Ryoma's death, that Angie would just turn it over to, yeah, Himiko did it. She's sus.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
You know, maybe it really was magic.
Please stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
I don't think y'all should do that.
Stop picking on Himiko! A cute tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone.
Well, Ryoma was a cute tiny flower too. He's just a little rough on the edges, like a Venus flytrap.
But that might be a bit much.
As I expected, the others suspect Himiko, but I have my doubts. I can't let this case get derailed by misunderstandings. I'm the ultimate detective. Alright. What is it? Non-stop debate? What we got? Not a pedophile.
Atua has
square,
blessed me
glass
with an
plane.
epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
Oh, fuck. My bad. Itchy trigger finger. I haven't played
Atua
this in
has
a while.
blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten alive.
Ah,
Eaten
fuck.
to bone by piranhas.
Monokuma file.
Savage way to go.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
I heard you the first time, Titless. No one cares.
Atua has
I got
blessed
you.
me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out.
Oh,
The tank
slow
above
down.
Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten alive.
There we go. I forgot to slow down. I forgot how to slow down. Ooh, this.
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
No time, though.
So it wasn't the piranha. He was drowned.
Ooh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me.
You lying little brat. Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male.
So what? Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
I don't think she changed places with him.
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
If that is the case, then when did he drown?
No time of death. It's obviously before the show started. Yeah, before. Oh, why?
That's it.
Ryoma was already drowned before the show started. Agreed. Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, made no movements whatsoever. Yes. By that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
I like your voice simply.
Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
Yes and no.
Where?
In the piranha tank.
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank, and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body? Oh, wait. Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
'Cause it's magic.
She's alright. She might be a little retarded. I shouldn't have said that word.
No, maybe it really was magic.
Gunta, you're not helping. Shut up.
Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings.
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
What?
And gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
That's why we investigated. We know the answers.
Then let's work together to reveal the secret behind Himiko's trick!
So, not real magic?
No.
No, it was real magic.
Shut up.
Magic. Magic.
Somebody put a ball gag in her mouth.
It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful!
Mine are too. Fuck you.
Aren't incantations usually more, complicated than that?
Monodam, where are the cut pads? Anyway, we need to determine how Himiko performed the trick. Another non-stop debate. Alright. Crown Piranhas.
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Oh, a little
Maybe
too
she
high.
just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
It must be real magic!
Maybe I have to
Yeah!
that.
Real escape magic!
Maybe there were two Himikos. And one of them was Sumugi in disguise.
No.
Hey, my costumes aren't disguises.
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
No,
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
It must be real magic!
Yeah! Real escape magic!
Maybe there were two Himikos.
No.
And one of them was Sumugi in disguise.
Hey, my
Well, that's
costumes
odd.
aren't disguises.
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
Agreed.
I agree!
Alright.
Maki is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
I see. So it did have one.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Mind over strength!
Why are you arguing? Oh, because we want to preserve her magic. Like, nigga, we trying to save her from dying.
No! Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male.
I hate this face.
Ah! I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning steel!
Shut up. Oh. Whatever this shit is. What staircase? Wet.
The side of the tank being open doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Advance.
Wait a second. Before you punch me, what makes you so sure she didn't?
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
V.
I'll cut through your words.
Yeah, my skills getting a little bit better.
There was a reason the room wasn't flooded with water. The staircase that was attached to the water tank.
Yeah. But if you look, there's a door
Try to
right
remember
there.
how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch, meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Yeah.
Inside staircase? His body was in stairs?
No.
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance, allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that...
So how do you get out from the staircase?
There's a door on the side.
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us.
But y'all wouldn't let me even touch that.
Placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
And a puddle leaping out.
However, that
I thought it
person
was like a
would be
little room.
soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
That puddle.
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
So when Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
Ha ha, bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed!
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
Yep.
But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
Should have changed the
Those
clothes.
were definitely not wet.
That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
Oh, the curtains. The curtains covered that window. She changed her uniform.
That's it!
I almost
because she changed
doubted
her
myself for a
uniform.
second. I'm like, did she climb through the window during that time? And I'm like, nah. She changed her uniform in the staircase.
The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you
Or
hide
behind
one
the
behind the
stage.
stage in advance?
I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
Is she the half-naked girl?
Ah!
No.
Why would you say that?
I see. She had a towel, too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Himiko can't get wet!
Why can't I play as
Her body
Senguji?
repels water!
You've been trying to get Himiko wet for the last chapter and a half. So, like, don't tell us about Himiko can't get wet. You can't get Himiko wet.
Like a duck?
Ducks can't get wet.
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
You're making this about Himiko, but it doesn't matter. We already know our stuff is BS.
When?
She about to be depressed for the rest of the time she's alive.
Just like you said. The water tank and staircase both
She
had
about to be
mechanisms.
like, bah, you can't prove this.
No, I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them.
Oh my god.
I didn't need them. Because I used my magic.
Girl, if we check the tank, we can find your wet clothes.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
We gotta be.
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Yes, please.
Let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
No.
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
Yeah. I don't think it's big enough for two people.
So
Even
Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for two people to fit in there.
Yeah, I thought it was like a room, but I guess it's only the stair part.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there. Who
But
says
I
they went
know.
in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank.
No, go to his account. Go to his
At
account.
the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs. That way, she'd have room to put herself in there.
Come on, let me get to Gunsa's account.
I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
No, that's wrong.
Wait a minute!
Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
Atua on that Himiko pack.
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us. So
She
why
don't
are
like
you
that magic
accusing
shit.
her?
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees. Are you okay with that, Tenko?
She don't believe in Atua.
Totally fine with that.
She's not a believer. There we go. She like what's her name from Danganropa? Hina Asoi. Trying to blame everybody for Sakura's death. Like, man, no, it ain't worth it. Y'all ain't even been buddy like that for real. What?
I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything.
I'm with you. I don't think she did it either. If anything, it makes it make you more sus.
I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die. So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
Okay. Launch his account.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs
I think that's why I shoot it.
and simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
Wait.
That's wrong!
There it is. I'm a gamer, I do this.
Someone did see inside the tank. It was Gonta.
I'm a gamer, I do this.
Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was
Eating a
looking
burger with
into
no
the
honey
tank from
mustard.
above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah.
Me?
Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
No one was in there?
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No,
And then we
that's
gonna
actually
go into
a
the
great
Cran
clue,
Piranha Caves.
Because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull him out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means if the tank was empty when Gonta looked,
So this triangle space right here is just nothing, because we clearly saw that it looked like it was like a just solid wall with some hinges on it that could be a door, but I guess not.
Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
I know where it was hidden.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
No.
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point. For the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain.
Yeah.
To all but Gonta, anyway.
Yeah, from the top view.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Right.
Then, Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
Correct. Whoa, Monodam, you good?
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
Alright. She's the black hen. Where's Rio? I know. Now stop debate. Cram, whatchamacallit? Piranha tank.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
There was a way to enter the tank from there. Then, it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated, then it wouldn't have been devoured, correct?
Damn it.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
I think Kirami's
And what of the tank
one
containing
is
the
one.
piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas...
God.
then it wouldn't have been devoured, correct?
Come on, dude.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas...
No. How could they have been separated?
Damn it!
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
So I think
Well,
Kirami's.
how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Ah!
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there,
How do I
the
fast forward
piranhas would have
this?
eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas...
Then it wouldn't have been devoured, correct?
Alright. So these are the two.
Where
I
were
need.
you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to
No.
Damn it!
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
if there was a way to
No.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
Oh.
It wasn't really
So that's
in
the
the
right
stairs.
one. It's just all the way to the bottom. It's all the way to what's his name?
way to enter the tank from
call
there, then
Sing
it would
Guji's
be
point.
plausible.
How could they be separated?
Or
It's
maybe
square
the
glass
body was in the
pane.
tank all along, but we just couldn't see it.
And that's why they were cramped.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
He's about to say.
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and...
Agree.
I agree.
Jesus Christ, you know, I thought the glass pane was like an underground
hypothesis is
exit,
correct.
but no, it
body
was
and the
used in the
piranhas
tank to
were-
separate them.
This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
Just as I thought. Using that glass pane as a
That's why
divider,
it's seeing
a
more
safe
cramped.
space could be created in the tank. It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
That means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time!
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas?
Gonta knew it!
Fell? No. Placed? Yes.
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them.
You couldn't say that earlier? So yeah, it definitely seemed like somebody used from that room over to get that glass pane over there. Suspended takes split open and murky and water and shadowy shapes inside. Go straight to the water tank. Here we go to spin.
Now that Gonta think about it, Gonta made me see Ryoma's body.
Bro, you
When the
just not saying.
piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
The sides were wooden.
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
So you can only see up. You can see the glass panel.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
A certain something?
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct? Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Yeah? How could you hide a body like that?
Wooden panes. Ron said? Hey, hey.
This is it!
You said I only have 40 seconds.
It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
No, it's the pain.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
Yeah.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
That glass pane was lid from the piranha tank. It's really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
What the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful.
I wouldn't say super useful, but it wasn't useless.
Sure, the lid looks a little big, but But if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly.
Yeah.
Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome!
Get her magic wand out your mouth.
This much evidence? It seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Yeah.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
Really?
Nah. We haven't cleared you yet.
Yeah!
Even though I don't
if you
think
didn't
you did.
switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
No.
It only means we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
My words exactly.
Okay, but still, that's way better!
That's wonderful news, Himiko! Atua is happy for you.
Angie's so fake.
Apologize, Angie! You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now!
Or what?
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
What a petty-ass god!
That is petty.
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie.
Be mad at the tour.
We should be mad at this class trial.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I don't even want to hear
Himiko!
you.
Bless your sweet, kind heart.
I don't want to hear you either.
That's what Atua said anyway.
Oh, you're a believer.
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed! But I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze.
I mean, if we was all trapped in here, man. Gotta bring
Now
somebody.
what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
And why are we back to square one?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunk out of tard school or something?
Golly, bro. That's harder than actually saying the art in front of it.
Nuh-uh. Not
Nuh-uh.
everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
So, Miyu and Kaito.
Eh? What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand.
Golly.
So let me explain.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
Just forget the horror part, huh?
If there's this much evidence, then there's no
me
mistake.
find
The
out.
body was hidden in the piranha tank.
Alright.
But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
It would be the day before. Kokichi brings up a valid point. There's only one time the culprit could have set this scene up. Y'all was trapped in that room.
That's it.
It was
Bro, I
done
got like
yesterday,
15
before
seconds.
nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Wait. How do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
Jesus. She love that shit too. She love being talked down
First, the
to.
gym
Some of
was
y'all
closed
girls
during
be like
nighttime,
that.
so no one could have entered.
If you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
Yeah.
You talking about my butthole?
Come on, bro. Do you even have one of those?
means the alarm!
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Impossible!
Was everybody working?
Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
Go change your panties.
So the
Come
culprit
back.
placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday,
Kaito, where were you?
which means he was also killed during that time frame.
It's time for you to clear Koichi's alibi.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
Still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
Going to say that he's seen them around 9 o'clock. Kokichi's account.
I was wrong.
But he had a. Oh, insect meet and greet. No.
Damn it.
Is it Gonza's account? I don't.
I was wrong.
Gonza said he saw. Bruh, I'm doing terribly. Oh, bro, I'm about to die. I'm a fraud. You the detective, not me. Poor rules. Bruh.
I was wrong.
I'm a fraud. Oh, witnessing. There we go.
This is it.
Yeah, it was fucking.
If we can
Thing
find out
wasn't
who
going
last saw
on
Ryoma
all the
alive,
way down.
we can narrow down the time of death. Hirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes. Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
Alive.
What? Really?
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
9 o'clock?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so...
Inviting.
Gonta think that was maybe
8
p.m.?
Yeah.
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began...
That's a whole 2 hours.
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes?
There's 2 people.
Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
Angie and Himiko came a little bit later.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
Miu and Kaito.
That would be the 4 of us. Myself, Kaito, Miu, and also Maki.
Oh, and Kokichi.
Well, Kirumi, you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
Ah, beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful!
I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time. But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
Oh. Because you left.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym.
She wasn't alone.
I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
It is too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
Right.
Fuck that noise.
Watch your profanity.
You don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
Think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
Stop the cat.
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Mew?
The other 2 without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
Maki is gonna be the one that gets us fucked over, cause she basically is just like, hey, I was in my room. Only time I leave my lab is to go to my dorm.
I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
How do we
That
know that?
cannot be proven, can it?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
What? My goatee's not creepy.
It's kind of
Gives
creepy.
me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
You gotta get the mustache to go with it. You know what I'm saying? Just the goatee itself, it gives real early 2000s punk rock. You know what I'm saying? Travis Barker, Blink 182, you know, vibes. All American
among those
reject
four,
type.
the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time.
Y'all just gonna skip over Mew? She just lied to y'all.
Oh, wait. I remember now. I do have an alibi.
If Gonta can't clear you, then
We will see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
I'm not
No way
the
I'm the
culprit.
culprit.
Mass panic debate. Well, if you're correct, buddy, give you another tutorial first. Loud voice dialogue. It's when one of your opponents shouts their opinion in a loud voice. This blocks out everyone's arguments. If you can't see a weak spot, you can't refute it. Oh no. What do I do then? That's what you're thinking? Luckily, it's just like white noise. You could just shoot it. After that, the other arguments would be audible. Just shoot the true bullet at the weak spot. You know the drill. Thank you for understanding. Alright. True bullet. Full rules. Lock you
I have
on.
an
I
alibi.
was running away from Gonta.
What is your alibi?
Tried hiding in the
5
classroom.
minutes.
When I was running from Gonta,
I even tried
Himiko and
hiding
the
in the
others
girls'
were with me.
bathroom.
things got a little heated if you catch my drift.
Until they left with
Pervert,
Gonta.
female pervert.
What's Monkey's alibi?
That was 5 minutes
Then
before
right
9
before
p.m.
nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym
In
at
the
9
girls'
p.m.?
bathroom?
I was in
Are
my
you
research
sure
lab the
you
whole
did not
time.
stay at the gym?
What? No, in my own room. Jeez.
They waited to the end and then he shot it.
I have an
I
alibi.
was
not my
running
good.
away from Gonta.
What is your alibi?
Tried hiding in the
5
classroom.
minutes.
Did Kokishi count?
When I was running from Gonta,
I even tried hiding in the
Yeah.
girls' bathroom.
things got a little heated if you catch my drift.
Until they left with
Pervert,
Gonta.
female pervert.
I'm gonna go with that one.
What's Monkey's
That
alibi?
was 5 minutes.
Then right before
9 p.m.
nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
I didn't run into
Did you
anyone.
really leave
You
the gym
even
at
sound
9 p.m.?
unsure. Like, come on, dude. You can at least make up a
Are
good
you
lie.
sure you did not stay at the gym?
What? No, in my own room. Jeez.
Come on, bro. This is why I want a game controller. This shit needs.
I have an
Well,
alibi.
I forgot I could probably slow it down.
What is your alibi?
Tried hiding in
But
the
it wasn't
classroom.
a thing about whatever.
When I was running from Gonta,
I even tried
Himiko and
hiding
the
in the
others
girls'
were with me.
bathroom.
Shut up, dude.
things got a little heated if you catch my drift.
Until they left with
Pervert,
Gonta.
female pervert.
What's Monkey's
That
alibi?
was 5 minutes
Then
before
right
9
before
p.m.
nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
I didn't run into
Did you
anyone.
really leave the gym
In the
at
girls'
9
bathroom?
p.m.?
I was in
Are
my
you
research
sure
lab the
you
whole
did not
time.
stay at the gym?
What? No, in my own room. Jeez.
Come on, dude.
I have an
I
alibi.
was running away from Gonta.
What is your alibi?
Tried hiding in the
5
classroom.
minutes.
When I was running from Gonta,
I even tried
Himiko
hiding in
and
the
the others
girls'
were with me.
bathroom.
things got heated if you catch my drift.
Until they left with
Pervert,
Gonta.
female pervert.
What's Monkey's
That was
alibi?
5 minutes
Then
before
right
9
before
p.m.
nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
I didn't run into
Did you
anyone.
really leave the gym
In the
at 9
girls'
p.m.?
bathroom?
was in
Are
my
you
research
sure
lab the
you
whole
did not
time.
stay at the gym?
What? No, in my own room. Jeez.
Oh, I fast forwarded through it. Oh my god, y'all. I
I
thought
was running away.
What's Monkey's
That
alibi?
was 5 minutes
Then
before
right
9
before
p.m.
nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
I didn't run into
Did you
anyone.
really leave the gym
In
at
the
9
girls'
p.m.?
bathroom?
I was in
Are
my
you
research
sure
lab the
you
whole
did not
time.
stay at the gym?
What? No, in my own room. Jeez.
there you go. Finally, dude. Come on.
No, I think Kirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story.
Yeah. So this is her alibi, but it doesn't clear me or me, Maki, or Kaito. Well, I guess we didn't throw in Maki in here.
Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m., and they were together until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Could have.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
Forgot? Seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Tell them, Makoto. I mean,
Unlike
Kibo.
robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories
Meatbags.
from our hard drive.
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
If I am the culprit, that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes,
I mean, I think for you it's possible.
transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank. This seems highly unlikely.
But he could have died. He could have been drowned in the
If you
piranha
called
tank.
Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank.
Yep.
Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
Yeah.
Maybe someone snuck into the gym while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
You did see somebody,
The only ones capable of that are the other three with no alibis.
and two of them were women.
Mew, Kaito, and Maki! Ah, you're including me too?
Yes, bitch.
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
And that's Kaito.
Right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious.
It's
Say
not
who it
that
is
you're
already.
not suspicious. You said it was a naked woman. Alright, it's Maki then.
I was wrong!
Who was Miu with? I want to see this because who's Miu with?
Kokichi.
Oh.
We're talking about Mew, right?
Because Gonta saw her? Is that what you're talking about?
You?
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Wait a sec. Since when does she have an alibi?
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
Something odd. I saw a half-naked girl wandering on the courtyard in her underwear. So she wasn't in the gym.
A girl walking around half naked?
Who else could it be but the horny exhibitionist Mew?
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow.
Don't just saw.
That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear. Even me.
Pause. Pause, bro.
That'd be a whole different issue.
Tell me about it.
No, it's Mew, without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it.
Going to see me, but Gunta's face got red hot. Hot in their trail. Secret woman weapon. And titties. Secret woman weapon. Titties.
I see. It sounds like Gonta got
He
an
got an
eye for
eyeful.
you.
He learned what it really means to be a man in the wild.
Well, because, you know, I'm pretty stacked, so
Golly, bro.
I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me.
Man, you lucky them primal
It's my
instincts
story, and
didn't.
I'm sticking to it, you
Nope.
cockroaches.
Them primal instincts didn't just jump out and just.
Anyway,
Golly,
I think
god
blood rushed to
damn.
both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Golly, bro. Sheesh.
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta
It's
got
cool.
a weird feeling.
It's cool, guys. So we all get those feelings. You know what I'm saying? But consent is key. To be a gentleman, you have to have consent to do anything, to act on those feelings. You know what I'm saying? You could act on those feelings alone, but if you want to act on them with the young lady like this, you gotta have consent. Look at those. Oh my god.
So,
Well, when you got the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it.
But to have a personality of goddamn Satan.
I show my panties to the boys all the time.
Word, you need to start showing them a little more.
And I mean all the time.
Yeah, you need to start showing them more then. Spike Tune
So
stuff, you
you're
ain't.
welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next tug session.
She gave you consent. You was probably gonna do that anyway, but consent.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
It's okay, so it's
Yeah,
not Maki.
it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up.
Not everybody's.
We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
Stop it.
That leaves Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit. Which one, I wonder? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. That's the culprit, by it.
Hold up! Don't decide just yet.
You're gonna have to track it back to the bottle pads. Something inside me doesn't want to accuse Kaito. Why is that? You believe Kaito until you wanted to believe Kaede too.
Maybe we should determine the sequence of events.
Don't lie
The
like
culprit
what's her name did.
No, we should do something more fun. And I have perfect idea.
What?
We narrowed it down to 2 people, and one of those 2
Oh,
is
he
the
about
culprit.
to do a 50-50.
Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier.
Tell me
So
more.
let's find the truth with a more effective method.
Don't tell me he still has the model, the cup pads.
What is this effective method?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Yeah?
Hmm? I mean, if I'm being accused for a murder and I know I was in my room the whole time, then obviously it's just like, oh yeah, it's him. Obviously. But I don't think it's that easy to just say, like, oh, it's only 2 of us, so... Because it might be a misnomer somewhere that we're not looking at.
Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
But then it's just a back and forth and we're just wasting time.
Yes, that is
'Cause
true.
One person's gonna lie. And keep lying.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is.
Y'all wanna see some more Among Us? That game
To
is
that
fun.
someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Yeah, Among Us goes perfect with this game, like side by side.
Work harder?
Have the two argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
Yeah,
And...
that's stupid.
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others. So you
we
hide
don't like
behind the
stupid
word
ideas.
trust. How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings?
I'm not worried about
If you're
that.
planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically.
I mean, this is
Only
somewhat
then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit.
one thing we
If
know.
want to find the
True.
liar, I suggest that the two suspects argue against each other.
One thing we do know that is true about the two is that we know for certain that we had Kayeto's motive. We don't know if Maki had her own motive or somebody else's. If she had somebody else's, who could it be? Could it be Ryoma's? Could it have been her own? Could have been ours? So that's the one thing we do know true about those two. That we had Kaito's motive, and unless Monodam gave him the pad back, then he wouldn't know our motive. He wouldn't know his own
No
motive.
more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives. So let's host an argument that's totally not boring but super fun!
I feel another tutorial coming.
We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction. We'll scare the culprit until they screw up! That's how a true class trial works.
His voice actor is killing it right now.
Right, Monokuma?
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
Side of who wants to live.
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know.
Yeah.
That's why we need to take this seriously. Hot debate to smoke out.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic is this. Ta-da!
So he does have the pad.
The Cubs pad?
Not just any Cubs pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma. When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
So, it wasn't the culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
Look at Kaito sweating. We don't know whose pad he had either.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is... because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
One of these two had it?
He would know too.
And for us to figure that out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to. Take a guess, everyone. Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
The model video that Ryoma. It was Maki's. Because you had Kaito's. Oh, fuck. My bad.
I was wrong!
Come on. Slip up, slip up.
It was Maki's motive video, right?
Wow, how did you ever guess? Ooh, I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito. Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yes, you're right.
And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Especially because she said she wasn't gonna watch it.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
Yeah, he fell into his trap.
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that? Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit! I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Which means...
You're a bit defensive.
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
Nope.
Maki isn't a culprit either!
Whoa.
What?
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit.
Sounding like a Ryoma suicide.
It's just a hunch I've got.
Sounds like a Ryoma suicide. Listen, I got two guesses, and those are my two guesses. It's either Kaito, number one, or Ryoma suicide. Turns out Ryoma suicide, I still avoid the black.
Are you being serious?
I still avoid.
You do know all our lives are on the line here,
being
right?
punished.
And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
Even though Kaito seems a bit defensive.
You don't get it. This isn't just any hunch. This is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
We get it, bro. You
What?
cheated your way in space school.
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No, he might actually be that stupid.
Oh.
Damn idiot! A damned idiot!
I told them I did it.
Hey,
God
don't call
damn.
me an idiot. Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
What?
You believe in her? But based on what?
Because he believes in the power of friendship.
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right? Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
So,
Okay.
you do not have any evidence.
Nope.
Only baseless conjecture.
But I totally get where he's coming from. Because I want to believe in Himiko too.
Want to believe? Yeah, I think I understand that.
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes. However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class trial.
I don't believe that.
He's an idiot after all.
You're not
It's
one
okay
to
to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
That's right, Gunta.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. It really hurts my feelings.
Well, that's true. That's not what the class trial is about. Once I think logically, you can't let it but it's absurdity, total absurdity. You have to believe. And then absurdity that saved me before, right? Don't tell me you did this shit. Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I believe you because I need a reason other than that. What? Isn't that what you believed in, Kaede? I'm doubting myself. I mean, I still got all my cards, all my chips and whatnot in the Ryoma suicide, but still.
I'll believe in Maki as well.
What?
That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
But there's
The
no
heart
proof
of the
linking
cards.
Maki or Kaido to this crime either. I believe in innocent until proven guilty.
I mean, Kaido,
Now,
he's
they're innocent.
kind of weak. He was like, oh, I was a tennis guy. I looked up to this guy. And then when I met him, I was disappointed. And we argued every day about life or death. And then the next moto came out, and he died.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training. I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
Oh no, you about to earn your stripes.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you
down
have evidence to the contrary,
whatchamacallit?
these two will remain suspect.
The pool.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
Turn it around to what?
Huh?
Is she about to still play the blame game?
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough.
Y'all-
Stop calling me an idiot.
Y'all like each other now? Is that what that is?
What are you trying to say, Maki?
I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever.
Oh.
So I'll tell you.
Because her room and the tennis room are on the same floor, right?
Oh, tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
What?
Ryoma? At nighttime?
After Gonta-san?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
It's still 2 hours.
That's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
So after 10 o'clock.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they have alibis for those times.
So everybody's a suspect now. Because they got let out after nighttime.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
No. That just means it's a little more convoluted.
Quit fucking around! You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes, this seems too convenient.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
Was that a lie? No. It's not a lie. Did Maki lie to us? No. It's true. We don't have all the facts. But why would Maki say that of all times? If I trust her innocence, I should believe her statement. Well, should I? Intermission. Wow. Wow. This is the first time we've gotten to an intermission. So I only suspect. We're halfway through the trial. So let's just push through it. Let's just push through it. I'm like, should I save here and like just do another part? Because the first class trial we didn't have an intermission. This one we do. So let's just push through. Let's just push through. Monokuma Theater. Seems the voting has finished. Now let's see the results. Who will be chosen as the Black Man? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
What the hell you saying?
Wait, a result? What result? Voting time hasn't happened yet. Yes, it has. Don't you remember, Monosuke? No, it hasn't. You're the only one who doesn't remember, Monotaro. Oh man, you're right. Silly me. I'm so forgetful. Wow, I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over a small lie. You kids are pretty gullible, huh?
Now then.
Well, let's just jump to this, skip this trial and jump ahead to chapter 3.
What the hell you saying?
Wait a second, we don't know the culprit yet. Yeah, who killed Rantaro? That was chapter 1's case. How can you be so this forgetful? Jesus Christ. Class trial resumed.
Another shocking truth revealed.
Back to square one.
Square one?
Who was square?
If Square won, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
That's 7, 8, 9, bro.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
What are y'all talking about?
Wow! What does that mean?
You tell me.
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Your pants was on fire in that goddamn magic room.
Poor one to talk.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
Kaido's still sus to me because even if the murder did happen at the 10 o'clock, Shuichi's waiting for Kaido to come and work out with him, and he never did. This was long after Guta was done chasing people. So
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab.
Because y'all are like on the same floor.
He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
I think we went over that.
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct?
Yes.
Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video?
Me? I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
The mono Cubs. Or was it Kokichi? It was one of the students. It was definitely Kokichi.
It's you!
Oh, my back is hurting.
That would be Kokichi.
Gotta catch them all.
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
Yeah, I'm usually doing the second one.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
But not your research lab.
Oh, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
She's always in her research lab.
And then what happened?
To change.
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then.
And this is at midnight. I feel like Ryoma's
Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I need to.
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected?
Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yeah. Gotta
Yes,
keep
yes.
pushing forward.
Those who believe shall be saved.
Praise be Tua Tua.
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Yes.
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
He right next to you.
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
That's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
But he gave him the monodam, so how'd you get him back?
If Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely.
Real shit.
Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Sure
Then
shit.
which is it? A lie or not lie?
It's a misnomer.
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
No, actually.
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No. This is a world of lies and betrayal.
Can I get back to the game?
It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things.
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
But Koichi backed it up. He cleared the testimony.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
I believe you. This is a turning point. I said I would believe him. That means I believe in Maki. And that means I have to do it. I need us all on the same page. I have to change where the argument is going, just like Case. I hate this one where you gotta lie. Because that's exactly what this is. Maki alone.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
That's why you gotta
Surely
lie.
they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
They would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place... Damn it!
I forgot how to lie.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove...
I'll reveal the truth.
Yeah, perjury. There it is. Let's hold it.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Mm.
Oh, please explain.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh? Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything.
What the fuck that mean?
Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
This is the biggest stop the cap, man.
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
If anything, Ryoma's voice is more distinct than hers.
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
Jesus Christ.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Do y'all not remember the first trial? Niggas be lying.
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now, we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
You don't have to lie again.
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face?
She probably know you lying.
That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Cat.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
Poor Gonta.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him.
My
Believe
bad,
shall
little
set
baby.
you free.
I thought a tourist should set you free.
So surprised if Shuichi was a liar.
Hmm.
Especially after we believed him for so long.
Playing you at your own game. Look how he
We
called
wouldn't
him
be
out.
able to trust anyone anymore.
Nobody.
Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
Hmm. You already know.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
No, that's not true.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
Right.
So, everyone is culprit again?
Which fucks it up because it's like now it's past nighttime, so what's everybody's alibi? I was in bed, I was asleep. I was in bed, I was asleep. I was in bed, I was asleep.
We're right back where we started. What a pain.
You shut up.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning. But
No.
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
Yeah.
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha
The
tank?
gym was closed through one side, but not the window.
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
I don't know if an alarm will go off if somebody enters through the window. Especially if the window was already open
Into the piranha tank.
and the curtain was covering it. When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? That night.
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Yeah.
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, Dick Cheese?
Stop calling people
Dick
that.
cheese?
Don't repeat it. I skipped it for a
But
reason.
that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
it may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
This is true.
No one can slip by me. I'm known
'Cause
far
y'all was at
and
the
wide
entrance.
as the snoozing sorceress.
But that says nothing about the window.
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Unless the window is opened.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone! Won't assure if we discuss disagreement.
Then.
I see through your arguments.
Oh no. here we go.
Disagreement? What? A disagreement? Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its
All right.
very own more phenomenal.
We did this before.
We've been waiting.
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
Bruh. So unless it's in the rule books that no matter how you enter, you can't enter during nighttime, than it would be in the morning. But regardless, it wouldn't matter when they entered, because regardless of if they couldn't enter the gym at nighttime or if it was in the morning and Himiko and Angie were in the front, that would mean that they would just have to enter through the window, which we know that to be true because of the markings on both windows leaving from Ryoma's shower prison. Yeah. I gotta remember how to do this because I kind of remember it, but at the same time, it didn't seem hard, but I gotta remember how to do this. I'm rusty, man. We gotta go through this cutscene every time. Yeah, we already missing this dude. Next one.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement? I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito, rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the...
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off.
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's testimony?
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement? I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply...
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito, rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the...
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym.
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
And then the last one.
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
There it is. Oh.
I was wrong!
Oh my god. Damn, and I just die off of that? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Is this really the...
Retry, bro. Yes. Retry.
We can't let it end.
Give me my hearts back. Niggas caught me slipping. Oh my god, we gotta go through this whole transition again, bro. I don't need to go through this whole transition again. I can't take it anymore. Eating a burger with no honey mustard. 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 Eating a burger with no honey. Is it over yet? Eating a burger with no honey mustard. Eating a burger with no honey mustard. And we're here.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed Himiko?
You were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito, rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far.
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym all blocked.
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
Yeah.
But should we trust Maki's testimony?
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
I was wrong!
Bruh.
Damn it!
Bruh. I don't know. Die during the nighttime. In the nighttime, bruh, I need to like get a marker and like label my key.
It's
key
true that you
buttons.
cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could.
So somebody killed him
I
and
am
then shift
positive
him
that the
across,
window is how the culprit moved the body.
and then shift him across the whatchamacallit.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. The curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
What do you see, Nova?
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window, the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Bonta could have chucked him easy.
No.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know! They used the ladder in the gym! You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
The ladder couldn't even use no crown. I could prove that. There was no ladder doesn't reach the window.
That's it!
That's it.
The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it.
Once I find our killer, we'll go to bed.
The ladder could barely reach
it's
the
special
window when it was
outside.
on the stage.
Nope, don't rub your face on my
And there is nothing on the pool side of the
Rub it
gym
on the
as
table.
tall as the
Rub it on the
stage.
table.
Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct?
Right.
If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
Yeah.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
True.
Then Gonta used his tar strength to throw the ladder
Stop
or the body or
saying that.
something.
That word with
Gentlemen
without the
not
prefix
throw
is
dead
kind
bodies
of hard.
or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with.
They would have ate him.
It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Right.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry,
Yeah, I need to
you're
do
right.
that. Don't feel so
You don't need
defeated.
to apologize, Gonta.
How the
You like
culprit
Gunta?
moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow them all away with the truth.
Nigga, I don't know.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
I can only
Culprit
imagine
definitely
it's
moved the
something to do
body
with the
through the
ropes and
window,
the net
but I
wire.
don't know how.
Seriously?
So maybe he wasn't drowned. Maybe he
Serves
was
you
drowned.
right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty.
Maybe they hung him and then strung him along.
Kids just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do,
You gonna lick
Shuichi?
me? Lick?
We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi.
I know. I have to do something.
Help
like-
me. I don't know what to do. I haven't figured it out yet. Damn it, am I really not good enough? Good enough to be a detective? I
I
can't
don't think
do
it
this?
really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. Shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
In his prison room.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found. When we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit.
True.
Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then
Did they?
culprit is someone in this room.
Duh. It's important to remember it's not as everyone wants us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
The only people that's been talking is Maki.
That's not a bad idea for
Kokichi.
a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was
And
when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
who is Nina?
Himikawa under the bridge?
Tenka has been trying to derail a lot of the conversation. Child is only.
Thank
Huh?
you, Maki.
Only just
That was a
before.
helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. Guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Yeah, that's why you're still a bitch. Black.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
No.
But the cause of death was drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drown in toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool.
That's wrong!
Sharpshooter. But we already knew this. We already went over
The
this.
pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
He was drowned in his sink.
A dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living
Can't
person
be a
is in the pool,
suicide if he died in the prison room
I
and was
think
shipped
I
off.
might cry.
So Kaido seems like this
Cry
my
as
only
loud as
option
you
right
want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying.
now. Come on, dude.
And the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
Is that not your sibling?
After you leave, do I realize how much you really mean to me?
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
It's actually the year of the Bucks, but
Anyway,
Buccaneers.
we-
Where was
My bad.
Ryoma killed if not
Same
pool?
bougie.
Is there other place where water can be stored?
Shower room. There it is.
This is it! The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
The handcuffs. Oh, the tennis net cable. Oh, fuck. That was wrong. I was right. I was right the first time.
Oh no!
I was right the first time. Fuck. I folded.
This is it! The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Well, yeah. Sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab.
Alright. The ultimate prisoner.
Marks in the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank.
He was wearing them, boys. Locked up. See how his
I'm
clothes
certain
were
he
ripped?
was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
Perfectly folded.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So, the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
Well, it's true. They ate his pee-pee.
Crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it
Like a
gushes.
gusher.
Stop! Please stop!
Now he's a degenerate male.
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He
Now,
could
but-
have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
I don't even think they can ambush him.
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bone.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed.
Jesus.
Otherwise,
Sumigi.
you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
What?
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
More importantly, the prisoners.
But how did the culprit carry his body to the gym from there?
Not Carrie.
Isn't Ryoma's lab on the third floor of the
It
academy?
was kind of roped
It's actually not
from
far
one
at all.
room to the other.
Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's
Ow.
a shortcut.
That hurt.
Was there a shortcut?
No. Yes, the window. Yes, the window. Confirmed.
There! The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
I'll be baby since she's tired.
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Yep.
Do you think a culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window.
Oh my god.
Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
Yeah.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
Hey.
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Leads us to some places. Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. True. So, to determine how the body got from the constant to where it was found, figure out how to get from the third floor window to the gym. That rope and that cable. What the fuck is this? Psych taxi? Get a letter Q's line on form the question. It's A to accelerate, and then you use left, right, 6 move. We're picking up escorts. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh my god. This shit lit though. This shit lit in a blink. Oh, hit this curve. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, the body was raw from where? Hello? Okay. Loud window. Oh, we just supposed to hit him. Round 2. Next question. This is like the skateboarding one or snowboarding one that they had before. Ooh. Call me Tokyo Drift. Oh my god! The what? The brought the gym from where? The body was brought from the gym. Brought to the gym from where? Brought to the gym from where? The pool? Gym window. Oh my god. No. Yeah. Hey, we got 2 shotties in here. Hey, let go. Next question. Jesus, these words getting longer and longer. Give me a break. Oh my god. And then I see more cars. Ooh. Look. I'm speed racing. Alright. He's in my way. Yeah. Yeah. This shit crazy, bro. This shit like Mario Kart, bro. Okay. Okay. Oh. Who is that on the road? Bro, we speed racing, bro. How was it moved from the classroom to the window? The rope or the cable?
Chicken time.
Window to window. Oh. Yes, sir.
It connects.
Yes, sir.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Yeah.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window.
They didn't throw it. They probably
I mean,
noosed
we're
them up.
talking about a body. It's
Or
not
use
like
the
tossing
inner
a
tube.
baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown, but perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit
I like
must
them.
have used some kind of equipment.
The inner tube, the rope, and the net thing.
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment connected. There's the rope.
There! The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal. What mysterious During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage.
Mm-hmm.
But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
So you probably did.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Yep.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
50 feet.
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length.
Oh.
As for the distance between the windows,
According to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet.
Yep.
Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
And that little piece of wall. Told you they zip line.
That's what she said.
That's what you said.
Who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
True.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Right.
Another rope. There was only one, though.
Wrong.
Oh, then it impossible.
Not impossible, impossible. I've never heard somebody say impossible. Bro, come on. Come on. Send this net cable. We do this.
This is it!
Yes, sir. But how would it be possible?
The tennis net cable from
Like
Ryoma's
last one
lab
get?
could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
50 feet?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Yeah. How?
Okay, so. First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window.
Mm-hmm.
Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together.
So it will require you to be into the pool.
That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Wow! That's amazing, Gonta! You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
You flirting with my girl?
Even if they did
You
connect
got
the
it, bro.
windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka!
The floatable tube.
Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
Shut up.
But in my case, it's 100% inspiration.
You get it. Just tell us already.
She doesn't know.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan.
That's possible.
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Oh, she gonna love that. Did you just... Did you just bust?
But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
There goes the
That is not feasible
flotation
with
device.
just one rope.
Flotation device.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Flotation device. And the cloth.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank.
How so?
You wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
Place the body directly into the tank. If the body were to fall, the couple would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have to only have one shot, no second chances. Something I gotta figure out. Let's make that work. Use something else. What would that be? What could it be now?
All right, Shuichi. Stage is finally set.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
Bro,
You
don't
got
touch
this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest.
Yeah.
Dog, I don't trust this nigga. Shuichi might trust him, but I don't. It's the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body. One thing. Incorrect. Rope tie. Rope walk. Rope. Wop. Wop. Rope wop. Rope wave. Oh. Rope wop. Rope wet ass pussy? I was confused.
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
It was like a pulley.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that? Wow, you got drain damage or something?
You just gave it to me saying that.
You need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
We have the inflatable tube. Oh god, not another game. Reduce an image. White, pink, yellow, white. White, pink, yellow, white. White. Pink. Yellow. White. Pink. Yellow. White. Pink. Yellow. White. Pink. Yellow. White. White. Pink. This shit is so complicated for no reason. Can you not move this stuff? Bruh, like what am I supposed to do? Come on, bro. Oh, this is it. Bruh. I don't get it.
Is this?
I don't get. Retry. Retry.
We can't let it end here.
Like what is that? What's X? This shit's so confusing, bro. So the white ones change colors. What is X? Oh. You're like, what the fuck? I don't. I know it's the. Yeah. Oh.
I see it.
Once you figure it out, you just gotta sacrifice the thing and then just why.
It's the inner tube.
But y'all gotta explain that shit better.
We found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
The culprit made a ropeway by hanging a tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along.
Mm-hmm.
The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people.
Mm.
The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway and used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Good point.
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot? Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
I mean, he doesn't have to answer it.
Cut it out.
But I would have let
can't
him
write this off as a joke.
let it
If you two keep
slip
freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh! Daddy's mad at you now!
Huh?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
And you about to die during this this punishment too.
Do not bully Monosuke.
Nah, you about to be the one to kill him.
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes.
I liked it better when you didn't talk.
I want us all to get along.
Look at him
Monodam's right!
trying to save you.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? That's some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not
They
necessarily.
didn't put it all the way.
All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumber.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
Because it was against the rules to be in the pool.
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
And why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
We couldn't go to the pool at nighttime. Nighttime.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
Come on, let's wrap it up. It's Kaido.
They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low.
How low?
Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using... the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
They could have got it during the daytime.
What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it?
I don't know. You tell me, Miyu.
Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
I don't know.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Well, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway.
I've never even heard
Respect
of a
begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
I mean, don't knock his preference. No respecting.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
Skyto.
Of course. It would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Bruh.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
For some reason, Kirimi is
Well,
scaring me.
Shuichi? You already know who the culprit is?
I have a good idea who the culprit is.
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
Here it is.
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. Use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
Alright.
Believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Alright, if you say so. Kirimi. They both together. These two.
It has to be you!
Oh!
There's one more thing I
Wow.
still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Woo!
Me?
Wow.
What? Kirumi?
It was like Hirumi. I'm like, ain't nobody got more detail.
Kirumi is the culprit.
Wow.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony
Because
first.
if he could be out around nighttime.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision?
Hell yeah.
I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
See, until they brought up that you can't underestimate the culprit's intelligence, I was like, yeah, her thoroughness, this has to be her. Alibis for yesterday.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
Trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
That's wrong!
Could have been done by anyone. Nope.
No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi.
Damn, bruh.
Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
She said she only spent
Like
5
tying
minutes
a rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
on the curtains.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pen in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion.
Damn, Kirumi. It had to be you.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
There we go. Like piece of fabric.
If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is just a guess. And then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception. I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is just a guess. And then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception. I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence
to indicate this had happened.
I'll cut through your words! I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Reminds me of Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Is Kirumi quiet because that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone.
Hmm?
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
She's probably talking about her people. She's not talking about us. No, she's not innocent. She's not talking about y'all.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Good question.
I've just got a weird feeling about this.
It's not about us.
When you said everyone, felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
That's a lie.
Really? Do you swear to a tour?
Yes, really.
Cat.
So please believe me. I am not the culprit.
It is Cat.
I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone.
She probably set it up because somebody else did it.
Me. You have to!
Kirumi!
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else.
No, she's the culprit.
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. He always treated us so well. She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday. correct.
No, it was
But
Black
you
Claw.
cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
Oh,
When you
shoot.
put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
No.
Yeah, maybe we should think
You
it
gotta do
over
it.
one more time.
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
Do what you gotta do. They're scared. They're scared that you have accused one of their friends of murder. That's to me.
So you still believe I am the culprit?
Yes, it's you.
But there is no evidence to indicate that I am...
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit.
The
I
claw.
realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
I don't know if this will be damning, but you know, it's
Shuichi,
evident.
won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect
As
everyone.
a maid, she should have been able to clean.
Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your
They're getting
words
rid
aren't
of
going
all
to
the
convince
bad
me now.
girls.
Not when I know the truth.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. You bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat.
No, I'm a brat now.
You can't save anyone!
This isn't damning evidence, but sure.
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty.
Who knows how many people wear
It's been
black?
bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain.
Yep.
It's an important piece of the puzzle.
I thought it was from
Because, like the inner tube,
Ryoma.
it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
She could have.
Why not?
Only place Kirumi couldn't have gone in the morning was
Using
the
the
gym.
ropeway,
But she could have
you
went to
could
the pool
slide
and
the
cleaned
inner
all
tube
that
from
shit
the
up.
lab to the gym. But if it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the
Yeah, they
culprit
zip
could have
line.
used their hands for friction.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Damn, bitch.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What? Truth. That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just...
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Yep, there it is. Oh
You are
shit,
incorrect.
she looks crazy.
What is this truth?
Wait,
That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this
Bruh.
truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. What does that piece of trash prove? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. What does that piece of trash prove?
It ends here!
I forgot what her name was for like a, whoa, damn, for like a split second.
The piece of
I don't need
fabric
to play
came
that
from
black.
Kirumi's black glove.
How would she use that and not her like her mate? You know, going,
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn.
you know, check her
But our
hand to see if
culprit was
there's work
smart.
on.
They weren't burned because they weren't barehanded.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and...
It fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
She's the only one that wears
The
gloves,
gloves
period.
and your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. You can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi, will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Don't drag Noah.
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
All that in my ear. Yeah, it's just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth. Kaede was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end. I faced the truth and doubted it and kept thinking and kept going. This is where it led me. I won't let it turn rebel.
I will show you the truth.
I will show you the truth. Alright, come on. Closing argument. Alright. So we move to the next panel. Yeah. Or was this something else? Oh. No. This is something else. Come on. What is used as a partition in the prom? Do I even have that? No. What is this? Let's go back to this one. Evidence made of metal that Ron didn't eat. There it is. My back itches something crazy. Look at Ryoma right here. That shit crazy as fuck. It's crazy. She saw her motive video and was like, yeah, I gotta kill. Like, I thought she had more self-control than that as a character, but I guess not. And I will do a punishment for this, because I didn't come to the conclusion until, even though I didn't go with my gut and choose. Well, I did go with my gut and chose Kirimi, but I didn't go with my original choice with Kaito. So I don't know. I'm gonna do the punishment. What's this? And the bricks were tougher than usual. Where's the body carried to? Your mom's house. Come on. Sometimes this shit don't be. On, bro. Go back to the front. It's like this shit is not responsive. And then it does that. Partition in the Piranha's tank. I need one more for that. What? Where's the body carried to you? Huh? That doesn't make any sense, but alright. Telling me it's not this, so bruh. Let's end this. Stupid ass shit.
This is the truth of the case.
Oh, I'd be so done with these goddamn trials.
The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed.
This is
Of
probably
course,
Jazzy
it was all
Guns.
part of the act.
Shit was
Himiko's
4
escape
hours.
went perfectly.
She probably just did the investigation and the trial all together, and then it was already on chapter 3.
When Angie opened the curtain
I want
in
to
front
see
of the tank,
after this. After we finish this trial, I'm gonna
we
go check
saw Ryoma
her.
with
Not her
piranhas
latest
swarming
video, but
around
the video
him.
before that. Let's see what's up
Before any of us could react,
without spoiling myself.
the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body.
We saw that.
And all that was left.
This
were
seems
his
really out of
bones
character
and the
for
handcuffs he was wearing.
Hear me. But what's new?
That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic
What
trick.
is up with Kivo?
The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night, around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank.
This is all Guntz's fault. You know, if he would
and
have called
removed
her,
the glass lid
if he would have
to put
called her
inside the
and
tank.
brought her to the thing, she probably wouldn't have had the time to prepare.
They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of
Going
the
on
tank.
with the partition, big.
Next,
It's not even that
the
late, y'all.
culprit took
Usually
the
when I
rope
play
from
this
the
game,
stage
it's
wing
super
in the
late.
gym.
It's only almost 1 o'clock. But I'm tired. My baby tired.
And used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window.
Usually it'd be like 4 or 5, 6 in the morning playing this, but it's only like 12:55.
Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the
About an hour
window
past
frame.
midnight. I need to see why.
The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool.
What motive made her character. Because she was probably the most level-headed character we had.
Elaborate plan.
Like the most mature character we had. And she was just like, oh, we need to kill somebody.
At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder.
Poor little Ryoma. Look at his face.
First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind.
Well, he was probably okay with this. He was probably just like,
then
do what you have
they
to.
put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists.
Here, itches. Look at Ryoma's face.
He shoved his head into the sink filled with water.
Watch this. Boy, look like a goddamn Disney character.
From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed.
No flash.
The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed.
I would have what?
Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun.
I mean, at that point, that's a clean murder. She was in the gym the whole time.
They removed the cable.
There was
from the
no
tennis
need
net
to put the
and
body
hung it from
into
the window
the thing.
facing the pool. And then, at the pool,
This just made it
they
convoluted
connected
for
the
no
wire
reason.
and
At
the
this
rope
point,
from the gym
you
window.
killed him in his own room.
They returned to the
If
lab
nobody
after picking
knows
up one
that
last thing.
he met up with you, then you in the clear. Your alibi is I was in the gym setting up before nighttime.
The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed.
I guess the Monokuma file will tell. Like, oh, well, why did the body?
Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable,
Why was there
bringing
no
up the rope.
time for the Monokuma file on this one? They literally wouldn't have changed anything about the
Pulled until the rope was
trial.
taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame.
So the rope was what?
And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single
I
rope.
feel like they just omitted the time of death just for no reason. It's like, oh,
After
the time
making
of
a
death
hanger of
happened
sorts
after
with another
midnight.
length of rope tied to the inner
Okay,
tube.
what does that mean?
They hung the inner tube on
Nobody
the rope
could be in the
connecting
gym
the windows.
after 10 o'clock, so...
That's how the
After-
culprit
after
created the
nighttime, I went to
ropeway
bed just
that
like
was
everybody
used to
else.
move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes.
Yeah, this whole part right here made it super convoluted.
The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's
And
body and
basically
slid toward the gym.
It was a sloppy job. Like for the Ultimate Maid, this was a sloppy job.
Difference
Not
between
only
the
did
windows,
she
they
leave
would have
a
built up
piece of
quite
her
some speed.
outfit behind, she didn't
To
go
avoid
clean it up.
crashing through the
It'd be one
window,
thing if the piece
the
of glove
culprit used a brake.
fell in the gym. And she could go to the gym in the morning, at night,
They
because it's
used their
against the
own hand
rules,
to
and
grip the
then
rope
they couldn't
and
go
slow down.
the gym in the morning because Angie and
That would have
Himiko.
caused significant rope burn.
It was
Had
in the pool
culprit
area.
Not been wearing gloves.
You could have went to the pool in the morning and cleaned that shit up. Put the inflatable tube back in the storage room.
But due
Pick
to
up
the
your
friction,
goddamn
part of the glove tore off
glove.
and dropped in the pool.
All before 8 o'clock, where everybody went to go read.
Regardless, the
the
culprit
gym.
reached the window and put Ryoma's
And nobody
body
would have been
into
the
the
wiser.
piranha tank.
This
The
is just
glass
sloppy
pane
and
not only
convoluted
kept the
for no
piranhas and the
reason.
body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together they concealed the body.
Like you didn't even need
After
the
that, all the culprit had to do was
piranhas.
untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose.
I'm not as mad about this one as I am
into the pool.
about the first trial, but it just seems convoluted and it seems like you're just killing off a character at random at this point.
Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence: the fabric and the inner tube. He couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime.
Why didn't they just get it in the morning? She's the ultimate maid.
And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
There were so many other people that were more suspicious and had more valid reasons to kill Ryoma than she did.
Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. To end like this.
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi.
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic.
So much shit you could have did outside
but thanks to him, at least the way you did it way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
Yeah, Monosuke about to die right along with her.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh,
that means worry.
You're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
I'm gonna vote the right person this time. Announcement.
It seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
My young master. I'm sorry, she just reminds me of Peko Peko. Damn, who voted me? Y'all some slut bags.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
You see that shit, you be like, who the fuck voted for me? Alright, punishment time. I'll be doing my punishment as well. Next chapter, next episode. Let's see how gruesome this one gets. The first punishment time was gruesome. Let's see, can they top it? Rise. I think I did much better than the first trial. Still got an A. Alright, cool. Come on, punishment time. Punishment time.
Oh my!
You all voted correctly. No, somebody voted for me. Bravo, bravo.
Thank goodness.
You managed to get through this trial.
You gotta be kidding me!
There's nothing good about this at all. Y'all survived. Why did it have to be Kirumi? At least it's not fucking Himaki.
Wait!
How can you be so calm about it?
No way.
Consider no can't believe it. Kirumi was so helpful for everyone. Same Kirumi is culprit, it's always the innocent girls.
Yoo-hoo!
Have you been lying to us?
The truth is
that why you took such good care of us? So you could deceive everyone? You mean she's not my mom? She was never your fucking mom. Hey Kirumi, tell me. You were thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone? It's probably Ryoma's request. Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures. That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forests we call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. I'll never forgive humans.
way!
But is it really some reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice.
Shut up!
Shut up, shut up, shut up. Enough with your commentary already.
Say.
Okay, I mean, were your feelings towards us simply a falsehood? No, it can't be. Say it ain't so. That was another lie too?
No.
I don't think so. I still believe Kirumi cares about you. No, she doesn't. How would you know? I can't say for certain, but since that this trial has been agonizing for her. Killing wasn't agonizing for her. You can say that for certain. This isn't what a detective would say. Kirumi, are you upset because of the people important to you? You mean like from the motive videos? So can we watch hers after all? Earlier, Kirumi, you mentioned that she had accepted a request. Perhaps that request came from someone important in her motive video.
What's wrong?
Do you have nothing to say
I
for
do
yourself?
not agree.
No, it's not that. I'm just lost. Because if I tell you why I did it, you'll regret what you just done. Regret? Spit it out already. Otherwise, we can't accept this outcome.
Please!
Please tell us. I care about you a lot. I know the others care about you too. So please.
Understood.
Very well. If you all desperate to know,
I shall take that request.
I'll consider this as a final request and tell you everything. No more lies then. You better just tell us the truth,
Yes.
please and thank you. Yes, I understand.
That is correct.
The reason why it was exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma. When I saw my moto video, as I thought you did watch your video. Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your moto video? Alright, fess up. Which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand.
What are you saying?
Why would the one raising their hand need to close their eyes? That won't be necessary. I did not trade my moto video with anyone. How did you see your moto video?
Hey!
Perhaps Kirumi received her own moto video. You mean she had her own moto video from... Correct, no one had my moto video from me. That's why I have no idea why. That's impossible. Mama, come on, what the hell's going on? Well, I meant to bring this up earlier because it's been bugging me for a while. All this talk about videos being says, what does that mean exactly? Don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up the moto videos. No, I didn't. Huh? I was not supposed to ask that. Did the Cubs screw up again?
Huh?
Not supposed to.
Dumbass!
It's all Monofi's fault. She passed them out without checking the names. What, I didn't know Monotaro should have checked the names too? Wait a minute, I don't even remember passing out any video. It was my... Bottle Dev is just hilarious. What?
I'm sorry.
I apologize. I should have been more careful. No, Model Dim, it's not your fault. It's all our fault. So I'm sorry too. Seems I misunderstood. I couldn't believe we forgot the plan all along was to redistribute the videos. Daddy?
Hey,
It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault. Father? Thank goodness. What the hell is this mushy feel-good crap?
Stupid.
You are idiots. I'm through getting along with you dummy bears.
Well,
I don't think you like that. I'm sorry to cause you so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation. Merely distributed motor videos at random. Receiving my own video is nothing more than bad luck.
oh, I see.
So you watched it without knowing why it was given to you? What was in your video?
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell us everyone. I will tell you the truth in entirety, but I doubt everyone will believe it.
So,
If that's the case, why don't we all watch the motor video
that's
together?
right.
Yeah, that would be much better. Let's hurry before Daddy gets bored. How thorough are you? Yeah, I suppose it's better this way. Perhaps the truth would be easier to believe if you witness it with your own eyes. After Kirumi smoking, the model cubs began playing the video. What is your motive?
All right. by popular demand, it's time for the motive video!
I'm gonna need y'all to wrap it up, though.
Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance.
Let me see, Mommy Milkies.
He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country.
And she refused.
He asked Kirumi to make this country great again.
Oh,
and
no.
transferred all his authority to her.
What the fuck?
No one
they got
suspected
Trump in
that
this
the Prime
game?
Minister's new secretary was
Cut it.
secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister.
Oh.
Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Huh? What?
Yes.
You're the Prime Minister. Everything you saw is true. No, I only remembered it upon watching the video. Remember.
Wait!
Please hold on. Is that true? That's ridiculous. There's no way Kurumi is really the Prime.
Agree.
No, it's the truth. I have Kurumi Tojo, the ultimate maid, and the most
This is my selfless
devotion.
devotion.
Citizens of my country.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past. But he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
What did I do?
You're literally confusing the shit out of me. That makes no sense, and I gotta take a dump. I see, so Kirumi was the real Prime Minister running the country behind the scenes. How can you seriously believe that a high schooler could be a Prime Minister?
Don't get it.
I don't think it's odd that ultimate level talent could be that powerful. I mean, this keyboy's talent that lets him pretend to be human, even though he's a heartless robot.
Rude.
How rude. I'm not pretending. I'm still learning.
See?
Well, good luck, I guess.
Incredible.
I was aware of Kurumi's impressive talents, but Prime Minister? Then Kurumi really is Prime Minister. She holds burden of country's future.
Actually.
Motor video aside, Kurumi doesn't seem like she lied about something like that.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, I get that Kurumi is really important, but what about the unprecedented crisis?
I do not know.
I don't know, actually. Why can't I remember? With our memories lost.
That's...
Wait, isn't this just like the Ultimate Hunt? Perhaps it is connected to the Ultimate Hunt. Ultimate Hunt is connected to the unprecedented crisis facing the nation? If that's true, how are they connected? What is the
I do
Ultimate
not
Hunt?
know.
I do not know what is happening to the nation while I am here inside the inner wall. That's why I need to know. This is why I need to know that the most important people in the
This is
world
my selfless devotion.
because I am duty and honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation.
My apologies.
That's why I need to escape. Except your homeboy Ryoma. His life didn't matter. So you weighed our lives against the lives of everyone in the nation. If those are the options, of course you picked everyone outside, right? Well, you don't know if they're alive or dead anyway. You know we're alive, but you rather kill us. And we just stopped hearing from doing that because we selfishly wanted to live. No.
Like that.
You stopped that because you felt like somebody was trying to get over on you. No one else dies us because does that mean we pretty much destroyed the country? What do we do?
Wait!
What's my kind of planning to do with the rest of humanity? You know how many people live in this country? Like 100 million easily.
Always messing around.
No matter how powerful the mastermind is, there's no way I could really.
Bears do not lie.
Bears do not lie.
Hey,
I am the ruler of this world. Nothing is beyond my power. Nothing is beyond your power. What kind of arrogant, ridiculous?
100%.
This is 100% a lie. It is impossible he could bring Sasha to a country.
What are you trying to pull?
What's so funny?
Cuz.
You guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified anyway. If you believed it, then you're terrified for no reason. Why don't humans lie? Why humans the only animal that tells lies? Come on, let's get serious. Goddamn. Cut it out. This is serious.
Oh?
How long are you gonna keep talking about Kirimi?
Dang it.
Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him.
Oh, I see.
That's right. We shouldn't know. We know your motive to kill, but why did you kill Ryoma specifically? Because he was easy to kill. Yeah, he was like, yeah, go ahead.
Weird.
Ryoma not that weak. He uses Kojima to even go to no case.
Agree.
His physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have a reason to live.
Do you agree?
Without that, he became the weakest among us. What? I took advantage of his weakness. What do you mean? I told him I had urgent matters to discuss and to meet him on the research lab on the 3rd floor. Then I revealed my motive video, and afterwards I told him.
That is correct.
I'm responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation, so I must escape this place. He responded.
Got it.
So you're the reason. You got a reason to live. That's the complete opposite of me. That's good. If you got something to live for, it means your life has value. He said that. He told me you would clean up the tennis balls.
And then he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there.
Whack.
That is correct.
That's why I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people.
Then...
And everybody else's. Then Ryoma knew he was going to be killed. If that was... Well, she didn't know. She didn't know. Because I'm like, if that was the case, she would have took advantage of the first blood perk.
What?
Because?
Because she didn't remember she was the prime minister until she saw that video. You know, he gave his life to the motive video. Since you didn't watch his motive video, I guess you had no way of knowing.
What are you talking about?
What's your point?
Wait!
Wait a minute. You're talking as if Ryoma saw that motive video. Didn't you just say he only checked the name and didn't watch the video? Did I say that? What are you getting at?
Oh, yeah.
I probably shouldn't say anything, but Ryoma had to step up and speak for him.
I told you.
Again, what's your point? That he gave up on life because I showed him his motive video? I'll get to that in a second. But why do you think Ryoma wanted to see his motive video? Because he was looking for a reason to live. Isn't that right, Mikey? How do you know that?
What?
Swap motive videos? Didn't we agree not to show them to each other? Yeah, remember? Because once you watch them, you got a motive to kill. But it shows you someone important to me. I really like to see that.
Hey.
Any idea who will be in the video? No. I don't. That's why I want to see it. Once I know I've got someone important to me, I'll have a reason to live. What if it showed me nobody? If I got a reason to live, then I got a reason to escape with you guys. And otherwise, the video might give me a motive to live. Please. So please. It was nobody.
That's true.
You're right. He was looking for a reason to live. You shouldn't have showed him his motive video in the room. What do you mean? What does the video show? Nothing. His motive was empty.
Okie dokie.
We're up next. Let's give it a watch, shall we? It's just nothing. He had nothing to live for.
All right. Back by popular demand, who's the most important? This message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you. I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry. Sorry.
That's so cruel. No one was important to him.
Messing around.
That's what he was showing. If I saw something like that, he had no one care for it, and none care for him. He had no motive to live. Because of that, he let Jeremy claim his life.
I see.
That's why. He must have just watched that video before I summoned him to meet with him.
It can't be!
He just gave up to him. To hell with that damn moron.
But...
It's bad to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to not have many reasons to live.
Because...
And why did you do such a terrible thing, right? You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, for many reasons. You are free to judge me for killing Ryoma. I bear the burden of being as evil for the sake of the nation of its people. Because that is what it means to live with selfless devotion. That's why I needed to survive, but you didn't. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children,
My
and
apologies.
I wanted to live. Hear me? Malakuma, go to her
You need
question.
something?
What is it? Can Gonta be blackened instead of Kirimi?
Gonta.
Gonta not smart boy, but even Gonta understand what everyone is saying. Kirimi should live. Not Gonta. World needs her. I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to die, but Kirimi's life is way more valuable. Kirimi's got the lives of hundreds of million people on her. Y'all already voted.
Unfortunately.
Logically, Kirimi's survival would result in fewer casualties than our collective survival would. Jeez, maybe it'd be better if we got the culprit wrong.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, man.
If Kirimi survives, then the nation's future would be secure. Then what was the point of me doing all this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Was I wrong? What kind of face is that? If you're my sidekick, then suck it up.
Hey!
That goes for all of you. To hell with this value of life shit.
Alright!
Life is not just some thing. You can't trade it or put a price on it.
Listen up.
And your life doesn't belong just to you. It's for your parents, your grandparents, your friends, and even your neighbors. It's not something you could just decide to throw away.
Don't worry about it.
So we didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You can't go through.
Of course.
Sorry. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I want to live. I haven't traveled to space yet. There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here. That idiot's talking again.
But...
He's right. I mean, you're right. He's an idiot, but he's all right.
So divine.
Yep, he's Tua's damn idiot. I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with. We all know that. Shut up! I told you stop calling me an idiot. Maybe this stupid speech is just what we needed to hear. Kirimi certainly looked shaken by it. Shaken?
Because?
Do you really think someone as desperate to live as Kirimi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still doesn't give up even now. She was hoping that learning to shoot would make one of us volunteer to die in her place. What?
But
Monokuma never let a Blacken escape planet, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel so she could use that cover up to escape on her own. How about that, Kirimi? Am I close? Damn, this nigga's on it. You are the most detestable cretin I've ever met. You knew exactly what I would attempt, yet allowed me to explain anyway. What he said was true. You tried to trick Gonta? Tried to trick everyone? Seriously? You backstabbing cut? Enough. She was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody's to blame for that. That's right. I must survive. Because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulder. I will not have killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred. This request will not be fulfilled until I brought joy to every citizen of this nation. No matter what, I cannot die. That's why I killed Ryoma. Even now, I refuse to give up. You about to face defeat.
I see.
You still refuse to give up? So what do you intend to do? I intend to live. I must survive no matter what it takes. If I must debase myself, so be it. I will drink filth and eat carrion to survive.
I will survive!
I will do anything to survive. She screamed and started running. Grab her, Monokuma. Grab her ass. It was a completely undignified
I have to
exit.
escape! I won't die here!
You hate to see, like, good characters just turn to shit. There's no way I'm letting you out of here. It was an ugly, raw, and feral. She just ran as fast as she could. I heard my voice call out, "Run! Run, Kirimi! Please run! Run, please run! Hurry, run!" Like I said, I'm not letting you leave. Please run!
I will live! I refuse to die in a hellhole
like this!
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
It's
For my
punishment time.
nation! For my people!
Let's give it everything we've got.
Thrills,
It's
chills, and
punishment
kills.
time!
I will not die!
Jesus Christ. She's probably just running around in a circle. Grab her ass. Get over with it. Golly, bro. Has been found guilty. Look at her running. Time for the punishment. Yep, grab her ass. That was the play. Damn. Strand of agony. It's gonna be her escape. She's gonna have to. Oh my god. Golly, bro. Imagine when you get to the top and it's just like, yeah. Golly. You want to escape? Golly. Golly. Those ain't just ripping clothing. You paper cuts. Those shits is shredding through skin. She about to fall. She about to get to the top and then fall right through. Nope. Bruh. Bruh. Somebody close it on her. Tragic. Alright, Monosuke. Yup. Mono down, back at it again. And splat. Look at Mono Dam just looking over them. Mono Dam did it again.
Really?
Why did Mono Dam? Why did you kill Monosuke?
It's okay.
If you need to vomit, let it out. You will feel much better afterwards. Monosuke, he was no different from Mono Kid. He was getting in the way of us all getting along. We don't need him. Don't need him.
Get along.
We remaining Monocas must get along.
All friends.
No matter what, we must always get along. Not even Father can stop us from getting along.
I will not forgive that.
Not if he know what is good for him. Jesus Christ. Yeah, be afraid. The academy belongs to us. The age of the Monocas begins now. How dare you take that rebellious tone on me, young man?
That's
And yet this
nice.
hasty attitude of yours is just so
You're
cute.
so-
It's so cute how your little crew has shrunk by one member. Yep, shrunk. You're not getting any larger, you know.
So freaking
It's
cute.
unbearably cute. All this cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to sneeze. Oh.
Ow.
Bitch. Who you calling the ugly bitch?
Stop it.
Doesn't matter. Now's not the time for that. Hearing me.
Like that.
I can't take this anymore. Even when Kirimi was killed so brutally. I don't want to do this anymore. You do this every trial. Am I going to end up
I'll
like this?
protect you.
I won't let that happen, Himiko. I'll protect you no matter what. I'll protect you no matter what. But I don't want to do this anymore either. Please, let's just stop the killing game. I don't care if we stay trapped here forever. Oh, isn't that what a Tula said?
says so.
All desire, even your desire to escape this place, can corrupt you beyond redemption. It's Monokuma who is corrupt. He is the one who distributed
yes.
motor videos. Those videos were more dangerous than we thought. To have driven Kirimi
That's
that far. The words me. As long as we're trapped here, we don't know what's true and what's false.
Okay.
That must be why Kirimi did not want to show the videos. She thought that if everyone felt the same murderous rage she did, the killing game would be pure chaos. She wanted to stop it. Well, she's not here to verify that. If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other.
Of course.
That was our consensus for the beginning, not including you, of course.
However,
I assumed Kokichi would try to show us his videos to get under our skin, but that did not come to pass. I wonder what was his intentions. I never do anything like that. I'm still thinking about what Kirimi said. Kirimi. What Kirimi said.
That's...
What she said was earlier correct? What about it? She said she remembered it and it didn't sound like a lie either.
I see.
Maybe that video had the properties of the flashback light, if she remembers. The flashback light?
Okay.
Still, how could Kirimi remember something she never should have forgotten? Serving the entire nation seems too important for her to just forget. Yeah, that's true. Does that mean we have motives to kill that we'll remember while watching our videos? If that's the case, maybe it's the best that we don't watch the videos. As long as we don't see the videos, we won't know our motives.
Hey?
Yeah, I'm convinced it's probably for the best. Motive videos will mess us up. It's better if we just believe in each other. That's right. It's best we not remember our motives for the sake of everyone. Hearing you speak of everyone's sake is the least believable lie I've heard yet.
So mean.
How rude. I've always done stuff for everyone's sake.
It's a lie.
I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, so I'll just keep lying. But maybe seeing Kirimi's final moments made me change my views.
Because...
She tried to escape until the very end, running to live. She might not be a bad idea.
You're right.
Maybe facing the truth isn't enough. Yeah, true. It's okay to run sometimes. You just gotta win in the end. That's all you gotta do. And with that, the second class trial ended. A Pyrrhic victory, and we still lost a friend. What is the end Kaido spoke of, and how do we reach it? I don't know. I still don't know. We returned from the courtyard. The area was already blanketed in darkness.
For now.
For now, we should just rest. To me, that seems like the most
You're
rational
right.
course of action. And my brain's out of juice from going full throttle all day.
Why, you?
Like you ever have a brain
I
disease.
won't forgive you.
Anyway, this killing game is over. I won't allow it to go on.
It'll be okay.
It'll be fine. As long as we listen to it too, we should all be fine.
What's wrong?
What's wrong, Gunsa? Why are you staring up at the sky? It's just, even when all the bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty.
But
The stars here are different, not the same ones close as you. So different? Do you mean the position of the stars? He means we're in an alternate reality. Yeah, going to look in but no confined star he remembers.
why?
But why? Were we taken somewhere far away? Far away?
Hey, so
Hey, let's all head back already. I'm wiped out.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey!
Hold on. I'll tell you. I have to tell you guys something. Well, no, like I said, I'm wiped out. No, it won't take that long. So just listen to what I have to say. Well then, what does he have to say? Everyone seems to be treating me like some kind of compulsive liar.
You get it?
But that's ridiculous. That's way worse. There's a way worse liar than me in our group. A liar worse than us? Than you? I'm talking about Miki.
Huh?
Maki. What?
What?
What do you mean Maki's a liar? Maki admitted it during the class trial, remember? Ryoma wanted her to show him his motive video because he was looking for a reason to live. But that wasn't the whole story. Ryoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki? Blackmail? Ryoma just happened to discover Maki's true identity. So he did use that to blackmail her. I bet he had something like, if you don't show me my motive video, I'll tell everyone who you really are. That's why Maki didn't want to show us, let us know that she met with Ryoma. She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the very last minute. What type of shit are you making up now? Maki's true identity is what? I've known Maki's true identity for the whole time. For a moment, I thought Maki had disappeared. She moved so fast. Oh. You know, this is an interesting turn of events. But would you really kill me in front of...
Kill me in front of everyone?
hey Maki, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now, but that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows, right, Miss Ultimate Assassin?
Oh. Not the ultimate child caregiver, the ultimate assassin. We're down to 12. Let's get to the save point, baby. It's almost 2 o'clock. Yes. Whoa. Whoa. Hey. Hey. Alright. So, what I'm thinking, is that with each trial, a Mono Cub dies. So we have 3 left. We have Mono Taro, Mono Dam, and Mono Fanny. I feel like Mono Fanny and Mono Dam are going to be the last 2. I feel like Mono Taro is going to die next. Because it's just, I don't know. It's just a hunch. Because Mono Dam's talking about getting along, and I feel like Mono Fanny is probably the best one to get along with. But they're all gonna die. So even Mono Fanny is gonna die, and then Mono Dam. So we gotta have 3 more trials or 3 more punishments, and then I think that'll leave Monokuma. Yeah, I think that's how it's going. But yeah, starting chapter 3, we'll start it off with a punishment. I'll pull from my hat. We'll do that and get right into the episode. But yeah, Cure Me. I wasn't expecting that. But when they said it and made me choose, I already, you know what I'm saying, had my hunch. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that. part of me feels like just because I guessed, I kind of guessed it, I shouldn't do a punishment, but I'm gonna do it anyway because going into this episode, I have my eyes set on Kaito because his alibi was not foolproof. And then for Shuichi to lie and say he was with Kaito when he wasn't, he didn't know what Kaito was doing. It just seemed kind of weird. I don't know. But he went along with it and cleared Maki. Found out she's the ultimate assassin, which, I don't know. What was Mukuro Ikusaba? She was the ultimate soldier. What's the difference between the ultimate soldier and the ultimate assassin? I don't know. But yeah, we'll see what that picks up. And then, how the fuck does whatchamacallit know this? Has he been in her lab?
What you're seeing now is live footage of the sky from our camera at the scene.
Hey.
This is not a movie.
Yeah, we're gonna move past that. We'll move past that. Cause come on, I don't. Hey.
Come on, man.
Hey, yeah. That's it. We're gonna pick this up. We're gonna pick this up next time. Yeah. We'll pick this up next time. I'd like to thank everybody for joining me for another episode of Danganropa V3. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And hopefully we'll be back for some more pretty soon. I want to stay on top of things so we don't get kind of lost behind. And you know what I'm saying, I just want to push through this game as fast as I can. Because that's the type of game this is. It's not really a scenic one or one that you really have to, really dig your hands deep in. It's really surface level game. So we try to get through it as best as we can. So stay tuned. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Had to be waifu chin, huh?